Loyalty. That's a word everybody throw around, but almost nobody really live by. See, love, easy to say. It sound good. It look good. It feel good till life hits you. Then you see who really standing next to you. Most people only love you when it benefit them. When you up, when you shining, when your energy feed their ego. But when that storm come, when you down bad, when your name ain't written, that's when you see the truth. That's when loyalty separate itself from love. Love is emotion, loyalty is character. Love change with moods, loyalty built in habits. A real one don't need to be reminded who they ratting for. They just move right and move with integrity when nobody watching. That's the difference between someone who say, I got you, and someone who really mean it. You can love somebody and still cross them, still lie, still switch up when the pressure come. But if you loyal, you can't. Even when you're mad, even when you're hurt, even when you're tempted, loyalty stop you. It got boundaries, it got honor in it. That's something money can't buy and attention can't fake. It's either in you or it ain't. See, real men, they value that over any kind of affection because love without loyalty feel like a setup. You feel temporary. It's like building a mansion on sand. Look solid for a minute. But soon as that wave hit, everything crumble. Loyalty is foundation. It's that unseen work that keep the whole structure from falling. You can tell when someone loyal by the way they move when you're not around. Do they protect your name when people try to throw dirt? Do they keep it solid when you ain't in the room? That's where the truth lives. That's how real ones judge character. Ain't about what you post, ain't about what you say. It's about what you do when nobody would ever find out. And look, loyalty ain't about blind following. It ain't about doing wrong for somebody. It's about standing on principle, holding the same energy through every season. When you win, I'm proud of you. When you lose, I'm right here. When you drift, I remind you who you are, not because I need you, but because I believe in you. That's loyalty. Most people think loyalty is about never leaving. But sometimes loyalty means letting somebody go because you don't want to hurt them by staying fake. It's honesty, not attachment. Real loyalty don't need chains, it needs truth. When you build your circle, don't fill it with people who love you loud. Fill it with people who stay silent but solid. The ones who don't need a crowd to prove they down. The ones who call you out but never count you out. That's rare. That's the kind of woman, the kind of energy, the kind of soul that a man with vision values. Because she ain't here for the spotlight, she here for the journey. When loyalty show up, it don't talk much, it just act, it protect, it serve, it commit without conditions. That's why it's so rare, because everybody want loyalty, but not everybody want to give it. Everybody wants someone to stay real, but they fake first chance they get. It's easy to claim loyalty when life's sweet, but it's tested in struggle, when pressure hit, when temptation whisper, when opportunity to betray come knocking. That's when loyalty speaks. I don't see love disappear in arguments and jealousy and distance. The loyalty the one that called to check on you when you're going quiet. The one that defend your name when you can't defend yourself. The one that pray for you even when y'all ain't talking. That's real value. That's what every man who been through life understand. Love don't build past loyalty do. You build with loyalty, love grow naturally. But if you build with love and no loyalty, you die the moment you fall short. So don't let pretty words fool you. Don't let temporary feelings blind you. Watch the consistency. Watch the effort when it's inconvenient. Watch how they act when the world not watching. Because at the end of it all, loyalty, the currency that never loses value. It outlasts looks, it outlasts hype, it outlasts time. When everything else fade, money, fame, attraction, loyalty the only thing that still hold weight. That's why the real ones don't chase love anymore. They search for loyalty. Because love can make you feel alive, but loyalty keep you alive. Peace, that's the kind of beauty you can't see, but you feel it deep in your chest. See, the world train people to chase the surface. Everybody want what look good. They don't care if it's real. But when you done been through chaos, when you done seen drama wear a smile, when you done survived fake love dressed up like passion, you start valuing something different. You start realizing peace hit harder than beauty ever could. A woman can walk in a room and turn every head, but if her spirit heavy, if her energy chaotic, that beauty fade quick. I've done seen beautiful faces with dark souls, people who look like heaven, but move like hell. That's why a real man, a man that been through something, start wanting calm over curves, patience over pretty. He don't need validation, he need peace. Peace don't mean silence, it means safety. It's that feeling when you're around somebody and your mind rests. You don't gotta overthink, You don't gotta defend yourself. You don't gotta pretend. You just exist fully, freely. That's the kind of energy that's rare now. Too many people addicted to noise. They confuse chaos with excitement. But peace got depth. It's a quiet confidence, a grounded presence that make you feel like everything gonna be all right, even when the world falling apart. A man who really on his grind, who's fighting battles the world don't see. He don't care how perfect you look. He care how you move when life ain't perfect. He care if your words heal or harm. He care your energy build or break. Because when you pushing towards a vision, the last thing you need is someone who turn your home into a war zone. See, peace is power. It's that inner strength that don't fold under pressure. It's in how she talk, how she listen, how she don't let little things turn big. You can't fake that. You can't filter that. It comes from self-control, from self-awareness, from knowing who you are and not letting the world bull you out of character. And when a woman carry peace, she walk different. Her presence feel like prayer. Her energy slow the chaos in you down. She don't gotta argue. She don't gotta prove nothing. She just is. She understand her worth so deep. She ain't out here competing or complaining. She too focused on keeping her spirit right. That's rare energy, and a man that's really locked in recognize it quick. Because when you got a woman that bring peace, you move different. You think clearer. You build better. You sleep better. You wake up with purpose. You don't got to look over your shoulder. You don't got to question intentions. You finally get to focus on the mission instead of the myth. That's priceless. Beauty fade. Time gonna test everything. But peace age like wisdom. And it gets stronger the longer you nurture it. That's why it's so valuable. It's not about looks, it's about lifestyle. A woman with peace turn a house into a home, a plan into an empire. She reminds you to slow down, breathe, and keep faith, even when the grind get rough. People underestimate how heavy stress is till they finally meet someone who make them feel light again. That's peace. It's medicine you don't gotta take. It's presence you can't replace. It's rare because it takes maturity to carry it. Anybody can dress up, but not everybody can calm a storm. Anybody can take a picture, but not everybody can restore your mind. So when you see a man choose peace over beauty, you understand he ain't settling, he elevating. He learned the difference between what attract him and what grow him. He tired of pretty lies, he want real energy. He tired of temporary thrill, he want permanent stability. He learned that peace keep your soul rich even when your pocket's empty, and beauty can't do that. You get older, you get wiser, and you start seeing that peace ain't soft. It's sacred. It's rare. It's the mark of somebody who's been through hell but decided not to become it. That's strength. That's discipline. That's growth. So yeah, beauty catch your eye, but peace holds your soul. Beauty make you stare. Peace make you stay. And once you have real peace in your life, you'll never trade it for anything temporary again. Because peace don't entertain drama. It erase it. Peace don't compete, it create. Peace don't shout, it shine. That's why when the real one speak, he don't say, I need a pretty woman. He say, I need peace. Because in a world full of noise, that's the only thing still worth fighting for. Vision, that's the difference between somebody who living day to day and somebody who building forever. See, a lot of people caught up in what they can touch. The bag, the car, the lights, the trip. They chasing the moment instead of creating the future. But when you got vision, you're already rich before the world know your name. You already see the finish line when everybody else just see the start. A woman with vision different. She ain't impressed by what you got. She inspired by where you headed. She don't need diamonds to believe. She believe in the grind. She see purpose and progress. She understand that success don't come overnight. It come from consistency, from patience, from discipline. That's the type of energy that separate the ones who build legacies from the ones who just want lifestyle. When a man find a woman like that, it hit different. Cause he don't gotta prove himself every day. She already see what he becoming. She don't question the struggle. She stand beside it. She know the late nights, the sacrifices, the silent battles, all part of the vision. She's the type to pray over your plans, not pressure you for what you ain't got yet. That's rare. Too many people blinded by material. They think value come from what you can show off, but vision teach you value come from what you can create. The flash fade quick, but the future stay if you build it right. So when you're around people who only care about what's in front of them, they'll never understand what's in you. Vision scares small minds. It's supposed to. It take a different type of woman to look at a man still grinding and see a king in process. She don't look at the clothes, the car, the status. She look at the consistency, the hunger, the mindset. She see how he treat people when nobody watching. She noticed the way he don't quit even when doors close. That's what she value. That's the kind of woman that multiply a man's purpose instead of draining it. When two people both got vision, they dangerous. Cause they're not distracted by what everybody else chasing. They're not moved by trends, they moved by truth. They build brick by brick, season by season. They understand wealth ain't money, it's freedom, it's peace, it's legacy. That's what vision teach you. Stop buying what lose value and start building what outlasts you. You can always tell who got vision by what they talk about. Some talk about people, some talk about things. The ones with vision talk about ideas. They don't gossip, they strategize. They don't envy, they execute. They don't need to compete because they already know their lane. And when you with somebody like that, your energy align different. You start dreaming bigger, thinking clearer, moving smarter. The truth is, material can't fill a soul that's empty. You can wear designer and still feel lost. You can drive luxury and still feel stuck. Vision though, vision give you direction. It make you wake up with purpose. It make you move with faith, not fear. It reminds you that everything you see started from a thought first. That's why it's dangerous to underestimate people with vision. They might be broke today, but they ain't staying there. A man that's really hustling ain't looking for a woman who measure worth by what's in his wallet. He looking for one who see worth in his work ethic. Somebody who gonna build with him, not wait till you finish building to show up. That's love on a higher level. Partnership built on purpose. You don't gotta flex when you building legacy. Your work speak for you. You know what's crazy? The world praise the material because it's visible. But the vision that's invisible strength. It's what make you stay focused when nobody clap. It's what keep you moving when success still a rumor. Vision ain't glamorous, it's grind, it's lonely nights, it's quiet faith. But once it manifests, everybody act like they saw it coming. They didn't. You did. That's why it takes maturity to love somebody with vision. Because they're not always available for distractions. They're not here for small talk. They think in long term. They protect their energy like an asset. And when a woman matches that energy, when she bring patience in the pressure, when she bring understanding instead of demands, that's when something real start growing. Material don't impress visionaries. Alignment do, loyalty do, peace do. Because when you die, they don't remember what you wore. They remember what you built, what you stood for, what you gave the world. So yeah, vision over material every time. Because material only feed the ego, but vision feed generations. It outlasts fashion, it outlasts fame, it outlasts time. And when you finally reach that point when everything you saw in your mind become real in front of you, that's when you realize vision was the real wealth the whole time. Rare energy, you can't fake that. You can't buy it, can't copy it, can't learn it from no book. It's something that live in you, something that can't be explained, only felt. When somebody got that kind of energy, the whole room shift when they walk in. Not because they're loud, not because they're trying to be seen, but because their presence speak before they do. That's rare. That's power without talking. See, most people just exist. They wake up, move through the motions, follow trends, chase validation. But rare energy different. It don't follow, it attract. It move on purpose. It got direction, it got discipline, it got depth. You can feel when somebody been through something and came out stronger instead of bitter. They don't chase attention because they too busy chasing alignment. They don't need to be liked, they need to be understood, and even that, only by the real ones. A woman with rare energy change the frequency of a man's life. She don't drain him, she refuel him. She don't argue with the world, she master herself. Her calm ain't weakness, it's control. She ain't moved by gossip, she moved by growth. You could be in chaos all day, and one conversation with her make everything make sense again. That's medicine. That's a gift. Rare energy ain't loud. It don't need to announce itself. It's in the eyes, in the tone, in the silence. You feel it before you even realize why. That's why people are either drawn to it or intimidated by it. It exposes what's real and what's fake instantly. You can't hide your intentions around energy like that. It see right through you. That's why it's so valuable. It's pure. And the crazy part, rare energy usually comes from pain. It comes from lessons that humbled you, from battles you had to fight alone, from nights nobody checked on you, but you kept faith anyway. It's built in the dark, far away from applause. That's why it glow different, because it's earned, not inherited. When a man finds someone with rare energy, he feel it instantly. She don't compete, she don't complain, she just is. She bring clarity to confusion, balance to ambition. She remind him who he is when the world trying to make him forget. That's the type of energy you don't replace. You protect it, you respect it, you build around it. Because rare energy make everything elevate your peace, your purpose, your productivity. It's wild how people crave attention but avoid authenticity. Everybody want influence, but nobody want to build inner peace. Rare energy don't come from pretending, it comes from healing. It comes from knowing yourself so deeply that you stop seeking permission to be yourself. That's why when you're around it, it feels real, because it is real. It's not about being perfect, it's about being grounded. It's about knowing your flaws but not letting them define you. It's about walking through your pain and still keeping your heart clean. That's rare now. We live in a world where people rather look happy than be happy. But rare energy choose substance over show. A woman with rare energy don't need validation from no one. Her value not negotiable, it's internal. She don't chase love. She attracted. She don't fight for a seat at the table, she built her own. And that's exactly why real men respect it, because they mirror their own grind. It reminds them of the journey, the struggle, the self-mastery. That kind of energy can't be duplicated because it's not about what you do, it's about who you are when everything's stripped away. It's presence, not performance, it's soul work, not surface talk. And that's what make it timeless. The world will always be drawn to what's rare, but most people don't know how to handle it. They confuse mystery with distance, confidence with arrogance, solitude with loneliness. But rare energy ain't about separating yourself from people. It's about protecting what's sacred inside you. It's about knowing that peace is expensive and you don't let just anybody touch it. You can't teach someone how to have rare energy. They gotta earn it through growth, through discipline, through silence. You gotta lose yourself a few times to find that calm. You gotta fail, rebuild, forgive, and still believe. That's what shape it. That's what make it glow different. So when you come across somebody like that, someone whose energy don't ask for attention but still demand respect, understand you're looking at something divine. Don't take it lightly, because in a world full of noise, rare energy, the last real language left. It don't scream, it don't chase, it just exists. And when you find it, you don't question it. You honor it. Self-respect, that's where it all starts. Before the money, before the love, before the success. If you ain't got self-respect, you already lost. You can fake confidence, you can fake happiness, but you can't fake how you feel about yourself when it's quiet. That's where truth lives. That's where you see what you really stand on. Self-respect ain't about pride. It's about principle. It's knowing what you worth and refusing to settle for anything less. It's not arrogance, it's awareness. When you really respect yourself, you move different. You talk different. You think long term. You stop trying to prove and start protecting. You protect your peace, your time, your name, your energy, because you know all that got value. Most people lose themselves trying to keep other people comfortable. They water down their potential so nobody feel insecure. They accept treatment that go against their spirit just because they scared to be alone. But self-respect don't negotiate. It say, if it costs me my peace, it's too expensive. It say, I'd rather be real by myself than fake with a crowd. See, once you learn to value yourself, you stop begging for what you can build. You stop chasing love that don't love you back. You stop explaining your worth to people who already showed you they don't see it. You start moving with quiet confidence because you realize validation don't make you valuable. It just exposes who don't recognize it. When a woman got self-respect, it show in everything. She don't got to say much. Her boundaries talk for her. She know when to leave the table if peace ain't being served. She don't compete. She don't chase. She don't entertain what don't align. She understand that attention ain't the same as appreciation. That's why her silence hit harder than most people's words, because she moved with dignity. You can tell who got self-respect by what they allow. They don't need to get loud. They just stop showing up where their energy not valued. They don't try to prove loyalty to people who play with it. They understand distance can be love too. Sometimes the most respectful thing you can do for yourself is walk away. Self-respect ain't about acting tough. It's about knowing your limits, saying no without guilt. It's holding yourself accountable without shame. It's learning from your mistakes instead of letting them define you. That's real growth, when you can look in the mirror and still see worth even after taking losses. The world tests your self-respect every day. It tempts you to settle, to compromise, to forget who you are for convenience. But the ones who stay solid, they win different. They move with patience because they know what they bring. They don't chase quick validation. They build slow respect. A man who meet a woman with real self-respect knows she different. She ain't impressed by talk. She ain't impressed by consistency. She ain't looking for someone to complete her. She complete already. That kind of energy either inspire you or intimidate you. There's no in between. Because when you're used to people who settle, a person who don't will always feel like a challenge. But that's what make her powerful. She don't fold for comfort. She don't lower her standard for attention. She walk in her truth and let whoever can't handle it fall away. That's not cold, that's clarity. You can't build nothing real if you keep shrinking yourself to fit into small spaces. People confuse self-respect with ego, but it's not the same. Ego screams for validation. Self-respect stay quiet. Ego want to win arguments. Self-respect just want peace. Ego chase status. Self-respect chase substance. One come from fear. The other come from confidence. When you got self-respect, you don't need to talk about loyalty. You attract it. You don't need to post every move. Your disciplines speak louder. You start explaining why you moved on because you know everything that's not aligned with your purpose was just a distraction anyway. You start seeing that self-respect is self-love in motion. It's choosing yourself every day, even when it's hard. It's saying I deserve more and actually meaning it. It's keeping your word to yourself, even when nobody holds you accountable. That's rare now. You don't earn respect from others until you first respect yourself. Because how you treat you teach people how to treat you. If you accept disrespect, it multiplies. But when you hold your ground, when you stop settling, when you walk away from what don't honor you, you set the tone. And that tone echo louder than any speech could. So yeah, self-respect is the foundation of everything. Without it, love weak, loyalty confused, peace impossible. But when you got it, you unstoppable. You attract better, you move smarter, you live freer. Because once you truly understand your worth, you'll never let anyone discount it again.